Imagine a creature with a superpower so advanced, it's legally considered evidence in a court of law. A predator that doesn't hunt with its eyes or ears, but with a biological machine so precise it can track a ghost across water. You might think you can hide, you might think you've escaped, but if this beast is on your trail, you are already found. Today we are unveiling the secrets of the ultimate tracker, a dog that can smell you from 12 miles away. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Built to trap scent. You might think the Bloodhound looks droopy, sad, or just plain melted, but every single wrinkle on this dog's face is a piece of high-performance engineering. It starts with those iconic, massive ears. They aren't just for show. When a Bloodhound puts its nose to the ground, those long ears drag along the floor, acting like brooms that sweep microscopic scent particles right into the dog's face. And that loose, wrinkly skin around the neck? It acts like a hood, trapping the scent in a pocket of air directly around the nose. It is a walking, breathing scent-trapping machine. But the physical design is just the hardware. Wait until we open up the software inside their heads. Number 9. Relentless determination engines. Many people assume the name Bloodhound implies a thirst for blood or violence, but that is a complete myth. The blood actually refers to aristocratic blood, because these dogs were bred by nobility. However, don't let that fancy lineage fool you, they are absolute workhorses. Once a Bloodhound locks onto a scent trail, they enter a state of hyper-focus that trainers often call scent drunk. They become completely blind and deaf to everything else in the world. You could fire a gun next to them and they might not even flinch. They will track for miles, ignoring exhaustion, hunger, and pain until they find the source. But how exactly are they processing this data? Number 8. A biological supercomputer. Let's talk numbers because this is where the Bloodhound leaves every other creature in the dust. The average human has about 5 million scent receptors in their nose. A German Shepherd, known for being an incredible police dog, has around 225 million. But the Bloodhound? This beast possesses an astonishing 300 million scent receptors. Their olfactory bulb, the part of the brain that processes smell, is 40 times larger than ours. While you smell a vague aroma of pizza, a Bloodhound smells the flour, the yeast, the specific type of tomatoes, the hands of the chef who made it, and the person who delivered it. It's not just smelling, it's analyzing the molecular history of the air. Number 7. The time travelers. Most dogs can track a scent if it's fresh, maybe an hour or two old, but the Bloodhound is essentially a time traveler. They can pick up a trail that is incredibly cold, sometimes days after the person has left the area. We are talking about scent trails that are over 300 hours old. They do this by detecting rafts, microscopic skin cells that humans shed at a rate of 40,000 per minute. These cells settle into the grass and soil, creating a chemical footprint. Even after rain, wind, or snow, a Bloodhound can dig into the chemical past and reconstruct the path you took 3 days ago. But this ability is so accurate, it actually changed the legal system. Number 6. Admissible in court. This is one of the most mind-blowing facts about this breed. The Bloodhound's nose is so reliable that it is the only animal whose testimony is admissible in a court of law in the United States. Think about the implications of that. A human witness can lie. A camera can be obscured. But a Bloodhound's trail identification is considered so scientifically sound that it can be used to convict a criminal. There have been countless cases where a suspect had a solid alibi, but the Bloodhound tracked them from the crime scene directly to their front door, and the judge ruled in favor of the dog. They aren't just pets, they are sworn officers of the truth. Number 5. Stereo scent technology. Here is a pattern interrupt for you. Close your eyes and try to tell which direction a smell is coming from. It's almost impossible, right? That's because humans smell in mono. Bloodhounds, however, smell in stereo. They can wiggle their nostrils independently of one another. This allows them to determine exactly where a smell is coming from and which direction it is moving, much like how our two ears help us locate sound. By analyzing the minute difference in scent intensity between the left nostril and the right nostril, they can determine the direction of travel without even lifting their head. They are literally seeing the world through a 3D landscape of odors. Number 4. The stubborn genius. You might be thinking, if they are so smart, why isn't every family dog a bloodhound? Well, there is a catch. Bloodhounds are notoriously difficult to train for obedience. It's not because they are stupid, it's because they are independent thinkers. Once their nose is on, their ears turn off. They are known to drag their handlers through brambles, swamps, and traffic because the scent is the only thing that matters. They are not like golden retrievers who want to please you. A bloodhound wants to solve the puzzle. You don't really own a bloodhound. You just hold the leash while they do their job. But when that job is saving lives, their stubbornness becomes their greatest asset. Number 3. Unstoppable over obstacles. There is a common movie trope where the fugitive runs through a river to throw the dogs off the scent. Against a bloodhound? That simply won't work. These dogs can track scent across water. Scent particles from the air settle on the surface of the water, and the bloodhound can swim or wade while keeping their nose just above the surface to follow the trail. They can also track across solid concrete in the middle of a bustling city. While grass holds scent better, the bloodhound can detect the crushed bacteria and disturbance on the pavement caused by a shoe. There is almost no terrain on Earth that can hide you from a determined bloodhound. Number 2. Monastic genetic engineering. The bloodhound isn't an accident of nature, it is a 1,000-year-old engineering project. The breed traces its roots back to the 7th century and a monk named Saint Hubert in Belgium. These monks spent generations perfecting the ultimate scent hound to track deer and wild boar through dense forests. They selectively bred the dogs with the best noses, the most stamina, and the loudest baying voices. That distinctive howl you hear isn't just noise. It was designed to allow hunters to follow the dog from miles away when they couldn't see them in the thick woods. We are looking at a living artifact of medieval history, designed for one singular purpose: the hunt. Number 1. The Nick Carter legend. We have reached the summit, and this story proves why the bloodhound is the undisputed king of tracking. In the early 1900s, there was a Kentucky bloodhound named Nick Carter. This dog wasn't just good, he was supernatural. Nick Carter once picked up a trail that was 105 hours old. That is over 4 days after the fugitive had fled. But it gets crazier. He followed that trail, which had been rained on and walked over by others, for an endless distance until he found the man. Nick Carter's career resulted in the capture of over 600 criminals. He is the proof that you can run, you can drive, and you can hide, but you can never escape the nose of a bloodhound. So guys, could you outrun a nose that smells in stereo and tracks through time? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the canine superpower, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have more incredible animal breakdowns coming soon, so turn on those notifications to never miss a beat. Drop a comment below. Do you think a bloodhound could find you? Thanks for watching.